Excuse me. And then going to get us up on Periscope real quick. All right, so here we go. Let's get it going again. This break is sold out. So what we'll do is we'll just intermingle the boxes. There is a skunk bonus in this one of 5 more spots in the Mark-Down rebreak. I did update everybody as of yesterday, so there are 85 spots filled on that now. This will get us up to 90. We are almost ready to make our announcement as to when and where we will do the rebreak. So let's get Bowman's Best filled up. There's a ton of good teams still available in the Bowman's Best baseball break. And we'll have info on new breaks coming up soon. So what is going to be posting soon exactly? Well, for starters, the checklist did come out for Heritage Baseball. So I'm going to put a survey out there of what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see a full case break? Or do you want to see us do some mixers? On the website, I am putting 6 boxes out there at $89.99 ripped and shipped. Just to give you an idea of what some of the competition out there is charging, 95 plus shipping versus $89.99 ripped and shipped with your supplies and all that. So if anybody is looking to get a hold of a personal of Heritage, let's get those pre-sold because that offer might not be there by the end of the week. There are a few different rookies in Heritage. I did look over the checklist on Cardboard Connection. I was just waiting for the team-friendly version to show up on group break checklists. So that break will be posting soon. And I don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. There's definitely been some complaints about it. But I'm one who always likes to look on the other side of things and says, well, that's actually kind of cool. All the main players are short prints. So not all of them, but a lot of them. So they've taken the star players and made them the short prints. Now, what does that mean? Well, that could be one of two things. One, people are going to be pissed off, and they're going to hate the product even more. But, you know, how often do you get those heritage short prints and say, they're not really, you know, that big of a deal. Now, if all the short prints are good, I would think that would create a little demand and a little interest in completing those sets. So I think it's going to be interesting. My thoughts on it are I think it's kind of cool. So your Acuna, your Gleyber Torres, and all that are going to be short printed in Heritage. I think it makes it interesting. Let's face it, Heritage is a set builder type product. All right. We learned that with Archives because when they delayed the hobby boxes of them for 2 months, nobody cared about the autographs. So if they had done that with, say, like a mainstream Topps release, I think it would be the death of it. But with a Heritage, all right, it would only work with a few. Heritage, Gypsy Queen. I can see that process of thought kind of working almost. So we'll see what people think about it. Cody Core for the Bengals. Blue parallel auto. And the football product coming out this week is Contenders Optic. So I'm waiting on a checklist of that. And we will get something posted up. I'm trying to decide Josh Doxson, rookie force blue parallel for the Redskins. Whether I'm going to do a full master case, plus, of course, an inner case plus, or if we'll do either a master or inner case as a double case break. Shoot, it could even be fun to do a triple case break and throw some helmets in there. So I'm gonna put a poll up on the page, not the page. I'm sorry, in the group. How do you guys want to see Contenders Optic done? And you can bring it up as conversation piece now if you want. So we saw one of these boxes. So let's open up 2 plates and patches. We'll just mix them in. What do you think we should do about Contenders Optic? Do it as a, standalone, but have something in there like a Donruss box or something to make sure everybody gets cards, of course, because that is our philosophy here. You want to do just a 10-box inner? You want to do the full 20-box master case? That's all I'm getting. One case. It's not the figure I feel like holding up when I talk about it, but so I'll get a one master case of Contenders Optic. Or you want to do a double case break, mix it with something else I got to dredge up. Or you want to do a triple case break and throw in a case of mini helmets. It could be fun. Let me know what you think. 83 out of 99, Ryan Tannehill. 5 out of 50, Damikung Suh. 19 out of 20, Kareem Hunt and Patrick Mahomes. So that's going to go to the Chiefs. Nice double patch there. Number 220, Hunt and Mahomes. We know who's carrying that card. Numbered 39 out of 50, DJ Chark. DJ Chark Jr. Chark. So that's going to go to the Jaguars. And then, hey, it's a jersey number. 1 of 1 of number 1. Panthers. Cam Newton, magenta plate. Not yet, Dan. Not yet. That was the first box of plates. We're going to mingle it in. We're going to do an absolute and then 2 plates. And just keep switching off like that. So, second box of plates and patches. This could be fun. Numbered 70 out of 99, Todd Davis. Numbered 4 out of 50, Amari Cooper. Texans Trios, 12 out of 99, Clowney, Watson, and Fuller. Very cool there. Again, we moved a lot of teams right at the last minute there. And one of those teams was the Texans. And one of those teams, 68 out of 99, was the Cardinals. The earworm? Was it sitting at the bottom of a tequila bottle? So 68 out of 99. Josh Rosen. And Chargers were the last team taken. And you got yourself a magenta plate of Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon. All right, so let's flip it back. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm not taking requests today for singing because I think it's pretty obvious why. Maybe next week we'll do the Greatest Showman soundtrack. What do you say? That is stuck in my head. All right. Next up, Dwayne Harris. I'm sure I'll have a bunch of dance tunes stuck in my head tomorrow. My daughter's first dance competition tomorrow. So, Jacoby Brissett, 150 out of 49 for the Patriots. Sorry. It's going to happen all night. LaShawn McCoy, Adrian Peterson, Braxton Miller, Matt Forte. Amari Cooper, and Chiefs, Demarcus Robinson. Then the autograph. Got Eli Manning there. Robert Kemdichi, Cardinals. $150 out of 49. I didn't remember saying that. No, 150 out of 499. 150 out of 499. $4.99. All right. 65 out of 99, Jordan Howard. 8 out of 20, Derwin James. That's not a bad rookie card there. 8 out of 20, Derwin James for the Chargers. It's not that chippy either. On the back, there's a little white on the corners, but for this set, that's not bad. 1 out of 20, Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster. And see, 68 out of 99. D.D. Westbrook. Jaguars. And we got a printing plate. And that is going to go to the Browns. Duke Johnson. Fourth box of plates and patches. $24 out of 99, Jimmy Graham. Mohamed Sanu, 14 out of 30. 9 out of 85 for the Packers. Got a full coverage jumbo patch. Devontae Adams. And 5 out of 10. How about them Cowboys? Randy White. So that's all Hall autograph for the Cowboys, number to 10. And then another plate for the Browns. This one, running back, Carlos Hyde. Yeah, blink and you'll miss it. Not a lot of cards. That's why I threw in the 3 filler boxes. Because plates and patches, let's face it, is all killer, no filler. I got some bad news about honors. Allocated me 5 boxes. Yeah, I'm not going to do less than a case of that, so I will be buying some from somewhere else. I just hope it's not too astronomically ridiculous what I got to pay for them. But my football allocations are beginning to become an unfunny joke. Got Laquan Treadwell, Big Ben with the blue parallel. Michael Bennett. D'Angelo Williams. Von Bell for the Saints. Yeah, you would think the largest distributor out there would be able to do better, but no. That's what they said they had for me. So I will be shopping for honors boxes. Jerry Rice. We got Tyler Irvin of the Texans. Honors is the buyback one. They didn't do it last year. They did it a couple years ago in 2016. And they were buying back cards and hand numbering them. They initially did it was called Replay, I think, with basketball, and it was a train wreck. Everything was all screwed up. And they cleaned the program up for football, and it worked pretty well for football. Last 2. So yeah, one card would be like an encased buyback card. All right. Not slabbed like an encased the set, but encased like and put in a bag and with a Panini sticker like a flawless. Yeah, that could be fun. 46 out of 99, Tom Shady Brady. How about Ezekiel Ansah, numbered 50 out of 50. $27 out of 99, Supreme Swatches. And that it is. That's a nice jersey piece right there. Nick Chubb. Cowboys. Gotta like these Super Bowl ones. These usually fetch good value too. Drew Pearson for the Cowboys. And oh yeah, they're stuck together. Look at that. We got two printing plates. They were stuck together. So we got two printing plates. One is Christian McCaffrey, and that is a black plate. Oh, baseball's going to be hot this year. You wait and see. Bo Bichette, Eloy Jimenez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's about 6 or 7 guys coming down the pipe. It's football that's going to come at tough times. The draft class is weak. It's probably the weakest it's been since 2013. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't think it could ever get that bad. All right. But I think it's going to be a lot tougher for football in 2019 than it will for baseball. And somebody had a little bit of luck because this card's like all kind of tacky and sticky, and it's stuck to the other printing plate. So that is Andrew Luck, magenta plate for the Colts. So bonus plate. Yeah, I didn't even think Ohtani was the best part of it. It was about Acuna, Soto, those, even Miguel Andujar and Gleyber Torres. Like, the driving force, Ohtani was great, and Ohtani did elevate the interest in boxes in general. But I am all about it, you think about it. Think about 2017. Who was Aaron Judge? Aaron Judge autographs when 2017 Top Series 1 came out were going for like $12. And within 4 months they were going, those $12 ones were going for like $100. We won't know how good this baseball season is going to be until about July. Nick Senzel was expected to be called up last year due to injury. It's probably going to be this year. He's going to be another guy. If we look him up, there's probably going to be about 7 or 8 big rookies that we can all focus our attention on. All right. For now, it's Kyle Tucker, Luis Urias, Jeff McNeil. All right. And by July, those guys could be hot names. We don't know. Urias got injured 13 games, and then he got injured, I think. Jeff McNeil was under the radar until somebody was like, holy crap, he's hitting like 3-something. And I think he played like 50 or 60 games. You know, there's a lot out there for baseball. There's too much young talent out there. It's not collusion why these free agents are getting stuck waiting for contracts. There's plenty of cheap labor out there. A lot of good young talent. 15 out of 99, Doug Baldwin. And then we got Jordan Wilkins, 8 out of 50. 21 out of 45, full coverage. Will Fuller for the Texans. Huge jersey piece right there. $21 out of 50, 3-color patch. Bradley Chubb for the Broncos. Because the Broncos hit every break that there's at least 6 boxes in. All year long. Without fail. And then John Johnson for the Rams. So rookie plate of John Johnson from playoff football last year for the Rams. So again, 5 spots from the Mark-Down rebreak. For any team that skunked, you will get a shot at one of those 5 spots. Hits are as follows. Bradley Chubb, Broncos, numbered to 50. Will Fuller, Texans, numbered to 45. Drew Pearson, Cowboys. Nick Chubb, Browns, numbered to 99. Excuse me. Tyler Irvin, Texans. Von Bell, Saints. Carlos Hyde, Browns. Browns had a lot of action in this one. No Bakers, but Duke Johnson, Browns. Cowboys had a few hits too, including this Randy White, number to 10. Yeah, last year, almost day one. Almost day one. There wasn't really any buzz on Series 1 at Topps either. We didn't know Miguel Andujar would have as good of a season. But it will take some time for us to either figure out some of these other players that we really, Kyle Tucker didn't have a big stint in the majors last year, but he has been a hyped up prospect for about 4 years now. Right? 2015. Luis Urias, solid hitter, about a 300 hitter at the minor league level. We didn't get to see a lot of him last year. Padres got Manny Machado. That is gonna help. The Padres don't really have a lot of radar on them, but they have like one of the top farm systems in the majors, especially pitching. I think they got ranked at number 2 in pitching. Devontae Adams, Packers, number to 85. Dede Westbrook, Jaguars to 99. Juju Smith-Schuster, 1 of 20 for the Steelers. Kemdichi for the Cardinals. Demarcus Robinson for the Chiefs. Melvin Gordon, Chargers. Andrew Luck, Colts. Christian McCaffrey, Panthers. John Johnson, Rams. I know. That is the tablecloth. Like, I made a joke on somebody's post. I was just like, so does that mean Panini Instant is going to come out with the Robert Kraft towel relics tomorrow? I mean, Why is my towel crusty? Number to 99, Texans, Clowney, Watson, and Fuller. Cam Newton. We had a lot of star plates in this one. A lot of star plates. DJ Chark, number to 50 for the Jaguars. Chiefs to 20, Hunt and Mahomes. Doxson for the Redskins. Bengals, Cody Core. And then I'm thinking hit of the night's going to go to the Cardinals, right? Josh Rosen, number to 99. So, 3-color patch. But we did have a lot of cool plates too, so. And if Panini steals my idea, I deserve a cut. And 2, shame on them. Shame on them anyway. Oh, man. So Bowman's Best is the next thing in the path that we're looking to make for tomorrow. So let's see if we can't get the Bowman's Best case. All right, we got some historic autographs, fun stuff thrown into there. And I want to push some more of the historic autograph stuff out because we got more coming in. We're going to have the streak. What's it called? Etchings or something like that? I don't know. My mind's foggy on that one. And then there's a third product that's kind of come out in a couple months that looked really cool too, and I don't remember what it was. But we'll have the info on that as they start to come out. So, are the Giants a rugby team? I don't know. They're not an NFL team last year. Oh, well, at least we had that Warren Moon come out of football. You know what? Breakers Row did this as an exclusive for GTS. This 2019 line. I don't know. Maybe they don't like GTS. Maybe they're getting crappy football allocations too. I don't know. But the stuff is garbage. I'm not happy about it. There's some good hits in there, but like when I plan out the rebreak, I plan out a certain percentage of value to be returned to the break, right? So since I'm doing this as spots, as skunk bonuses, I wanted to have pretty much the same value as what the packs are worth in total. But when you put it together, obviously you're going to have your bigger cards taking a big chunk of it, and then you got to put, lesser stuff in the remaining packs. But and I'll give you a little foreshadowing what's going to happen because I've already kind of hinted at this before. Once we're done with football, all right, when we initially put the football one up on the board, we took it to a vote, and it was very close between football and what I call the premium rebreak. The premium rebreak is going to be next. That one's going to be wild. It's going to be $125 value per spot. I haven't decided yet if we're going to do 50 or 100 or 250. I have to decide how that's going to work. But it is going to be something where, you open the Breakers Row, right? You saw the baseball case we did. One of those cards, the comps on it were like $12. That's a $230 product. I'm sorry, but if you're going to get creamed on a $230 product, there shouldn't be anything under $50. Leaf, I think, does an excellent job with their best of. And I've seen the Past Breakers Row stuff, and it was all in sync. I was down with it. You know, we've opened up Super Break before, and Super Break was just terrible. And we didn't bring it back in after the first, I did 2 pre-bookings. I did 2 different sets. And one we did as a standalone break. And then we moved it over. There was a football product that I had already booked, so I was kind of tied to it. We stuck it in as a bonus into a break. I would not open it by itself because I didn't have confidence that the value was going to be there. That's why I put Breakers Row in that mixer. Whoever paid $33 for a spot was generally going to be happy with what they got. If they had paid $230 for that box, they weren't going to be, except for the War and Moon. The War and Moon was a good, solid hit for that. So, man, some people were going 275 on those boxes. That is a ridiculous markup, if you ask me. I did my research on those, and between 229 and 249 was what I was finding people were charging for the previous ones. Charge 275 for the worst series. Yeah, so when I do the premium markdown rebreak at $125 a spot, I don't want you going home with anything less than like 35, $40 at the worst in one box, in one envelope. And that's, you know, eBay value, not suggested retail value. So suggested retail value should be even higher. And I think Leaf does a great job with it. TriStar generally does a good job with it. I think they've kind of slipped a little bit the last year. Don't tell Janice I said that, though. Well, Dan, you can't sell a Steve DeBerg jersey on eBay, though. That's the thing with memorabilia. eBay, you'll get 10 to 30% of the value of it on eBay. It's not Steve DeBerg at a show, and again, it's one of those things where you'd have to, if you just want to flip it and get it out of there right away, then $25 it is. If you find the right buyer, you could probably get anywhere from like 50 to $70 for that jersey. The Trout case was never hit. I heard there was a case of Trouts, and it was all Trouts. Was that a different? Was it multiple times that he promised the case of Trouts to be hit? Because I have heard that there was a Trout case. Yesterday, I saw a group complaining that they got a case of all Emmitt Smith. I'm like, really? Don't complain. That was a good one. If you got all Emmitt Smith, is it worth the buy-in? Probably not. No. I mean, one was a gold vinyl, and it was graded. It was left out. Oh man. I looked at like the multi-sport. I looked at the 2017 cases that they did. I mean, the cases looked good this year. You're only as good as your last contribution in retail, and I don't know. He's gonna have to make it up. I mean, Panini does that with sets sometimes. Remember when Immaculate Collegiate was a terrible bust a couple of years ago, and then in 2017, I'm like, all right, I'll buy into that, and they were gorgeous. The patches were amazing. They improved the product so much better. So you got to hope that he takes a lesson from it and improves the product. Oh, the Trout case was sent as an after fact. So everybody who bought it early on the product had no chance of getting the Trout. All right. Well, that's not good. That doesn't make up for anything. Are they giving refunds on the 2019? Like seriously, I've been tempted to email. I'm literally waiting for these last two football boxes to get opened. I'm gonna put them into a mixer or something. And and if they're no bueno, if there's not one good hit in these two boxes, then I don't know. I got two right here, and I'm thinking that we just put them into a break like we did with the other three, and do a random team and see what comes out, and then I'll email the guy. I mean, I talked to Historic Autographs, and I gave them my honest feedback on Scripts. Scripts is the only thing that Historic Autographs ever put out. And I guess he respected my opinion because he let me in on the holiday cases that we did at the end of the year for them. So, uh, the it wasn't exactly like, oh, Scripps was bad. Here's something, but we got an opportunity out of it, and I think that came out well. And I still have one box of Scripts left that I'll probably get thrown into something at way below cost what it cost me. But yeah, I only went in one case of each. I never bought it before. I spoke to him at the National, and I did the research on the product. And at the time, I had too much going on, and Cleveland was a huge disaster for me with not being able to have the internet, and it was a frustrating trip, and I didn't want to add a new product and not be able to communicate with people to get out there and break it. I already had some issues with people. Uh, One individual who had backed out of a bunch of TriStar Signature Series spots, and I wasn't able to communicate to get them sold. I ended up not doing badly. I got that Drew Brees that we ended up giving away a couple weeks ago in one of the breaks, and I got a Dick Butkus. So I'm not complaining, but I took a chance there. I guess I do that a little often. So, but oh, believe me, if I communicate with him and he does something for us, anybody who bought those personal boxes, I will be looking to do something. I just felt bad that in the baseball case, and I'm like, man, this product's tanking quick. I'm like, let me open one, and then I pulled that Derek Jeter out, and everyone's like, oh, okay, Derek Jeter number to two, that was cool, and then the other two were trash. Nomar Mazara, I don't care if it's pristine. Nomar Mazara Elite Extra Edition. Uh, Pristine. I don't care if it's pristine. And there was cool stuff in there. Derek Jeter and Griffey dual relic. It was cool. It just wasn't worth being put in a $230 product. When we do the Mark-Down rebreak, it is going to be literally a mix of everything that we do here at Mark-Down Entertainment. So the premium rebreak, when that gets announced, there'll be some teaser stuff for it. Um, there will be definitely a prize worth chasing in that. It will be announced, and I will give you the whole breakdown of how it's supposed to run. And it is, again, going to be a mix of everything that we cover here. So it should be interesting. And again, there are going to be spots that are, again, they're going to be 125 a spot, and they're not going to be near $125, but they're not going to be 10. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. To have a $12 card in a $230 box, that upset me. That some that he packed them that way. But the rebreak concept is a lot of these spots go in as skunk bonuses and breaks. So you've already gone through a break not getting something, and now you know you're going to get something. So I think this re-break concept, we will offer spots for sale, but I know how it's going to go. A lot of them are going to go, through the breaks, and hopefully they'll continue to fuel the breaks. And again, I've got something that I think is worth putting in there as a top prize. So no spoilers. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. Bowman's Best Baseball is the next break that we're trying to get moving. Tomorrow I will be busy. My daughter's got dance competition. The re-break spots may not be up until later in the evening. I'll try to get it taken care of so that I can get them out of the way early, but I can't guarantee it. So I'll try to get them updated as quickly as possible. We'll get the videos run tomorrow at some point. Shoot, I might even be able to get it done tonight if I can find the right person. But it's Friday night, so And I'll tell you what, I like these so much. I'm gonna throw it out there. Does anybody want to buy a Showcase Baseball Vault? $84 for a box. If not, I'm gonna open one of these because I opened one before and I definitely got my value back. So I'm thinking I'll open another one if nobody wants to take that opportunity from me. All right, we got 2 boxes here. 84 bucks a box. Again, you saw earlier if you were watching, we had the 1 of 1 Nolan Gorman that we pulled. All right, we had a complete 2013 um, showcase metal set that came out. So some cool stuff in here. Does anybody want to take a crack at it for 84? If not, so Toby Swindle, how much for which box? I didn't see that comment there before. Toby, how much for which box? The Breakers Row? I'll give these at cost. These are the ones that Warren Moon and Derek Jeter came out of. All right, I don't want to make money on these. If they come out good, great. If they don't come out good, I was upfront. I think they cost about $200 a box, maybe a few bucks less. Let's say $195. Does anybody want a tray? You'll do one if I do one. All right, I'll do one if you do one. Then I can take the last couple pictures here and we can see what we got. If we have a big hit out of one of these 2 boxes, I'm not too concerned about the football case. That Warren Moon is tough to comp that one because it's such a unique card. I could see that going for too wide of a range to even mention when I was doing comps on it. All right, and I'll let you pick first. I'll take the leftover. So nobody can say I won't have fun with you. This might not be fun. So let me know when you're ready. Top box. All right, let's see what's behind door number 1. It's not a terrible card. I don't know what the value is on this, to be honest. Oh, I've been drinking some OJ, believe me. So DeAndre Hopkins silhouette number to 10. It's a BGS 9510. And it's a rookie, so that's definitely better than the Derek Carr. So that's not bad. All right, my turn. Johnny Manziel, here I come. Maybe not. Mine is also a rookie, and it's numbered to 10. Now this guy's stock dropped a little bit, but you can't blame him for putting it in here. This isn't a bad one at all. Based on the fact that it's in a mag, it's not really gradable, but 10 out of 10 with the Jaguars' eye. Leonard Fournette. Again, the auto is a little faded there at the top line. And it's up to the edge of the sticker. So definitely not a grader. But that's not bad either. All right. The football case came out way better than the baseball case. The baseball case, again, a $12 card. That's like, what is it? Super Break math right there. We're going to put a presidential signature in our humongous super chase set of George Washington. But in order to do that, we need to do 5,000 boxes of garbage. $50 or less and charge 20 a spot. All right. This is at least better than that. I will not do Super Break anymore. But I'd have to see a better turnout out of some Breakers Row stuff before I bought into it again. Yeah, that was the thing with the baseball. The first 3 were all relics. It was like Thurman Munson relic. I mean, it was cool, and I was excited that it got pulled, but it wasn't. It didn't comp very well. The Jeter Griffey relic, it was nice. It was out of 5. Didn't comp very well. So, but ink will take ink. And DeAndre Hopkins is still a relevant player. Way more relevant than Nomar Mazara. So I'm glad we opened up those 2 boxes and they were decent. You know, they weren't a 1 of 1 Warren Moon, but they were decent. So probably no nasty email coming, although baseball was bad. I'm glad I didn't. I was gonna get basketball too, and I'm glad I backed away. But like Robert Kraft, we got a happy ending, so we're good. All right. Anyways, so we got anything else on tap for tonight? Again, Bowman's Best, Walking Dead. We got WWE, UFC Mixer. We have Undisputed back in stock. If anybody wants to do packs or boxes of Undisputed, we have the 2018 set back in. All right. I'm down for these. It's 27 for one pack shipped, or you get 2 for 50, right? Or 219 for the box. I got to be honest, I've really been wanting to open these for a while now, so I'm glad we got them back in here. We have the Bowman's Best break, the Survivor break, which no spots have been taken in that, so I'm just going to repost that. And if it gets no interest, I'll scrap it and put something else up because I already have another past, present, and future in mind. We have a divisional basketball break. I'm going to put a team break up, and it's only going to be 2 boxes, but one of those boxes is going to be Noir. So we'll see if we can get a random team basketball break going. That could be fun with Noir. And we're just going to throw a 1819 Donruss box in there. So somebody can be happy they get a Luka rated rookie, right? What else we got? We don't got crap for football. I think we're pretty much done with football. I was gonna try to get some in. I'm sorry, but I can't make $5 a box on Select to keep it at the same price I had it before. And I mean, I ate 5 big teams the other day. I got lucky with some rookies, and a couple teams hit something worth their value, but I can't take that chance. And I'm not going to bump up the price to beyond what I think the boxes are going to be worth. So we'll wait on Select. We'll see if it comes back around. Maybe I can find some Optic or some Prism a little bit less than what they were asking for a couple months ago. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks, Toby. So that's all I got. And I think my voice is about to give out. So I think the best thing to do is to wrap things up for tonight. And I'll put up a little update post before I pass out of sleep. And tomorrow's a new day. And I'll probably hopefully, I have good reception at the competition. So, anybody got anything for me before I head off? And if anybody likes Leonard Fournette, it's a nice Jaguar patch. So. All right. So take it easy, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Have a good night.